Well, hello Internet, and welcome to part 4 of my low-calorie recipes tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make vegan egg salad, vegan crab salad, vegan crab cakes, and vegan tuna salad. So I have a lot to do, so let's get into it. First I'm going to make the vegan egg salad. I'm going to take 12 to 14 ounces of extra firm tofu, put it between two towels, and put some heavy stuff on it. Then the next day I'm going to break it up into whatever size pieces you want to help it resemble eggs. Then in a small blender, I'm going to mix up my Vegg or egg substitute mixture, which is really going to give this the true taste of eggs. And there you can see all the nutritional information and ingredients on the Vegg. To make it, you're going to get 1/4 of a cup of water. And then to that, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of the egg substitute. I'm actually going to introduce the main ingredient in the Vegg later on in this tutorial. It's basically a salt that tastes exactly like eggs. Now in a separate bowl, I'm going to go and get some vegan mayonnaise, which I showed how to make in previous tutorial. I'm going to get specifically 1/4 of a cup and put that into the bowl. And then to the vegan mayonnaise, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the Vegg mixture that you just made. Mix all of that together until it's very well combined. Then add 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. You don't have to use Grey Poupon. Anything will work perfectly fine. Then add 1/2 of a teaspoon of just regular old dry mustard. And then this is actually the star of the show, Namak. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Either way, it is a salt that tastes exactly like eggs. So if this doesn't taste like eggs enough for you, just add more than 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then you'll add 1/4 of a teaspoon to taste of just any type of black pepper. And then you're going to, of course, stir all of this to combine. And then after all of the liquid is all stirred together, you're going to stir that in over your dried tofu. And by the end, you're going to have perfect egg salad. And of course, if it doesn't taste eggy enough, just add a little bit more of Namak, which can be found on Amazon and numerous other websites. And now we're going to make ourselves some hearts of palm vegan crab salad. And this stuff is truly amazing. You just go and get your hearts of palm and throw it in a blender. And then you're going to blend it. You're going to touch the blender 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And then whenever you're done, you're going to get something that looks amazingly like crab. And then to your crab mixture or your hearts of palm, you're going to get some Old Bay seasoning, which can be found pretty much anywhere. And you're going to get 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning and sprinkle over it. And then you'll get yourself 1/2 of a teaspoon of just regular old dried dill and sprinkle that also over the hearts of palm. Then I got some sea salt and threw it into a mortar and pestle, and you're basically just going to add a couple pinches to taste of just regular old sea salt. I just used 1, and then I'm going to chop up a green onion real nice and minced, and then throw that in as well. And then I have 1/4 of a cup of just regular old cut corn. That's going to add a little bit of sweetness. Then I'm going to get myself right around 1/4 of a cup of just regular old red roasted bell peppers. And I'm going to throw that in as well. And then stir it all together. And then add about right around 1/4 to 1/8 of a cup of vegan mayonnaise. And then I'm going to mix it up, and this is what it looks like when it's all done, and it's really amazing. I use a Tomorrow 60-calorie tortilla. I go and slap some of it on there, and it is quite a great dinner. Now to convert that crab salad into crab cakes, we're going to instead add 1/4 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs and leave out the vegan mayo. Even though I try to avoid it, I normally add another 1/4 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs till the consistency's good, and then I stir it up like crazy, and then I'm going to get myself some whole grain corn flour and put it in a separate bowl, and then I'm going to pull out whatever size you want your crab cake to be, and I'm going to dunk it into the corn flour. To eliminate the fat, I put a little bit of olive oil on a napkin and then wipe down the bottom of the pan. I'm going to preheat my oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for approximately 20 minutes per side or until golden brown. Alternatively, you can cook it in a cast iron skillet like I have right here. You can either fry it or bake it in that, and this is what it looks like when it's done. Super. Now I'm going to make some vegan tuna salad. You're going to get yourself 2 stalks of celery, and you can either chop them up or you can mince them in a food processor, whatever works for you. Then get 15 ounces of chickpeas. You want to drain them, and then you want to process them until they have the consistency of tuna. Mix those 2 together, and then we're going to be getting ourselves 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and then adding that in and mixing it liberally until everything is well combined. And then the next 2 ingredients are really going to give it its tuna salty taste. We're going to add 2 teaspoons or more of nutritional yeast until the taste is perfect for you, and then we're going to get some liquid aminos or soy sauce, and you're going to add 1 tablespoon of that. An additional ingredient we're going to add is kelp, which is also going to add the tuna type taste, and I'm going to add 1/2 of a teaspoon of kelp. And then finally, to finish off everything, I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of vegan mayonnaise. I'll put a link to that recipe in the description. Throw that in there or add more, whatever. It's low calorie. Mix it all up, of course. And then we could also easily turn this into a tuna melt. I found this Smart Beet cheddar, which is only 25 calories and 0 calories of fat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm down 45 pounds, so you know I'm enjoying this food. Please leave your questions and comments below. Otherwise, till next time.